Hey everybody, basically I want to welcome you guys to my YouTube, and what I want to do is let you guys see some of these drinks that I make. I'm no bartender, okay? Basically, I'm just a guy who happens to have a lot of liquor at his house, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is making some drinks that are some of my favorites. I want you guys to like, follow, subscribe down below. Let me know what you like. Give me some suggestions, and maybe I can make these drinks on that area, and we can go from there. But today I'm going to be making a very simple drink, okay? This drink right here is like one of my all-time favorites. This right here is an old-fashioned, okay? This drink comes with 3 ingredients, basically. Of course, you gotta add ice and what have you, but it only has 3 things: spirit, bitters, and sugar, okay? Sugar is the first thing you need to decide on. The reason why is because this lump sugar is what I use here, and a lot of bartenders use that, but there are a lot of people out there that love to use simple syrup, okay? Simple syrup, to me, in my opinion, what it does is basically it takes over the drink, okay? You don't want the sugar to take over the drink, okay? What you want is you want to get the taste of the whiskey right up front, okay? Get that coolness from the ice, that citrus taste, all of that combined, and then you have that sweetness down at the bottom as you go further down in the drink that separates the use of lump versus simple syrup, okay? So like I said, the first thing that you want to do is you want to have that lump sugar, okay? And then after that, what you want to do is you want to add some bitters to it. Now, by adding these bitters, when you add the bitters, what you want to do is you want to basically saturate that sugar, okay? It really calls for 4 dashes of bitters, but a drop and a dash is 2 different things, okay? So that's why you saw me put so much in there, okay? So what you want to do past that is you want to go ahead and you want to muddle that sugar, okay? And that's another reason why you want to choose your glass, because you don't want to break that glass, okay? You want to have it to where you can do the muddling of that sugar, crush it down, and you want to crush it down a lot. You don't want to have any little lumps in there or little bits and pieces in there, okay? You want to really muddle it down as much as you can, okay? Now, once you have that muddled down, what you want to do is you want to add in your whiskey. Now, the difference between these whiskeys is like this. A lot of people, you can actually use regular whiskey in this, okay? Regular whiskey be just fine if that's what you prefer. You can also use bourbon in it, okay? With bourbon, it gives you this different taste. That's it. But the reason why I'm choosing to use rye in this right here is because of the fact that traditionally that's how old fashions were made. Old fashions go way back in time where, I don't know, I guess it was cowboys or whatever. You know, they were all making regular whiskeys, and the whiskeys that they made were from rye, okay? But the rye whiskeys that they were using at the time, I imagine that they were pretty doggone strong, okay? So the legend has it that someone come in, they asked for a whiskey, but they wanted something not so strong. So the bartender must have decided what he was going to do is to add some sugar to the drink, okay? So recipe calls for 1.5 ounces of whiskey, okay? But like I said, I'm using rye in this particular recipe, right? Okay? After that, you're pretty much done, okay? So what you want to do is you want to get you some ice. Now, how you ice this down is typically up to you as well. What you want to do is try to keep it as cold as possible, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use regular ice cubes in here, okay? And I got all kind of old fancy ice cubes and things like this for these different drinks that I make. But this one right here, what you want to do is you want to really keep this cold, and you want to kind of like, you want to have it a little watered down okay? And not too much, okay? Basically, what you want to do is you want to get it cool, and you want to be able to dissolve that sugar that's down below, okay? Now, what I also like to do is I like to add a cherry to this drink, okay? I actually chose this particular cherry. It's a Woodford Reserve cherry. This cherry right here is actually being infused with Woodford Reserve. Okay, but it's not overwhelmed with bourbon per se. But when you're using this in this particular cocktail, what happens is that it kind of adds a little flavor to it. Then what you want to do, this is a very important part. You want to get some of that some lemon zest, okay? And you want to take that. You don't want the white part of the lemon. You just want basically the yellow part of the lemon, okay? So you take that lemon peel, and what you want to do is you want to like squeeze it over the drink, okay? So that oils that spray out can get all over the rim of the glass. And then a lot of people actually take the lemon and they run it around the rim of the glass as well, okay? Some people discard it, some people keep it. It's whatever. So I'm just gonna go for it. This is an old fashioned, okay? Wonderful. And it's also, like I said, it has a lot of history behind this drink right here. Okay, but it's definitely a go-to drink. You want to make something nice and quick, this is the way to go. Cheers. Yes. Like, follow, subscribe. Leave me some comments, some suggestions, so we can get this on the air, and mostly so that I can try it. Okay, y'all have a great night.